Guys, Ricardo Marquez here, coming to you again with another live. This one's going to be short and sweet because I'm actually here to tell you about something really awesome that's going on tonight. So hold on one second, just let me get this squared away and shared. All right then. So again, my name is Ricardo Marquez. I've been doing a couple of these videos. I've had a number of my friends and fans and followers and all tell me I should keep doing these, so I'm going to keep doing them. Today is going to be a little different though, because like I said, I'm actually going to tell you about something that's going on tonight that I think is going to be pretty awesome and might inspire a few people. But just a question first. This is obviously geared, if you saw the title of this live, this is geared towards parents. So moms, dads, whether you're in a whole family, whether you're a single parent, just a few questions for you. One, how busy are you? Most of you know I'm a dad. I have 4 girls now. And a few years ago, I was actually a single father, so not as many people know that, but I was a single dad raising a teenager who, she's a phenomenal daughter, but any of you with teenagers know, teenage girl, single dad. Wow. But anyway, I digress. So being a single parent and I was working full time, we're talking I'm working 50 hours a week, I'm commuting an hour each way, I'm coming home, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm trying to make sure she's doing her homework, trying to make sure the house hasn't burned down, she's got places to go, I need to take her because she doesn't have a car, she needs things. So between as busy as we are, right, and all the money kids cost, let's face it folks, one thing people didn't tell us is kids aren't cheap. They're expensive. They're awesome. Don't get me wrong. They're amazing. But they're kind of like this never-ending abyss of like where money goes and never comes back. Because once you add the braces, the movies, the dates, I want to go to this, you know, summer camps. Has anyone ever paid for summer camp? Are you someone that's paid for a summer camp? Oh my Jesus. Yes, that's... wow, thousands. I went to the Y. These kids now have like summer camps that are like in the thousands just to go. It's crazy. Let's not even talk about college, because fast forward a couple of years, I've got 3 kids in college now. What? Yeah. But let's get back to the busy. You know, as a single dad, for the finite amount of time I did that, I had a completely all-new appreciation, one for my mother when she was single parenting, as well as all the other single parents out there. I mean, by the time you get done work, come home, cook, clean, try to spend some time with your kids, the amount of time that's left for you is, well, I mean, you parents tell me, how much time do you have for you, right? Now you're worried about expenses, right? Because, you know, some of you have a single income coming into the house, and these bills are coming in. These kids need things, and honestly, you know, most of us parents want to provide a better future for our children than we had, right? So we want to do things for them. You know, we want to get them out of school debt-free, right? We maybe if you have daughters, like I have 4, I would love to pay for their wedding, right? Heck, at this point, people, wouldn't you just love to get away from work and get away from the rat race and just take your family on a phenomenal vacation? I mean, hello, Bora Bora? Forget Bora Bora. The Jersey Shore sounds good right now. Well, maybe not now because it's cold. Bora Bora, let's go back to that. Let's go to Fiji. How about we take the whole family, chillax on the beach? It'll be awesome. How much does that cost, right? And you're thinking, man, I would love to do these things. Heck, I just love to pay these bills that are piling up, you know. Maybe you're not totally in debt, right? But maybe you're struggling just to stay above water a little bit. Maybe for the once you want to get ahead. And the thought has popped into your head, hey, should I get a part-time job? I mean, how many of you are doing that now? I'd love to know. How many of you parents out there are working 2 jobs while also trying to be a good parent? You know, how's that working out for you? I mean, trading time for money, it's not the most rewarding thing in the world. And just to tell you a little story from me, like I said, I was a single dad, and a couple of years ago, some of you may or not know this depending on when we became friends on here, A few years ago, I thought I was somewhat on top of the world. I had an awesome job. I was making good money. I was a single dad. I had my little girl. I wanted her for so many years, and I finally had her. Things were going great. We were traveling. We were just living the life, really, right? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I was actually debt-free, guys. Surprisingly enough, I got to that point. But the unthinkable happened, right? And maybe some of you parents out there can relate. Maybe everything's going good. You don't really need the extra money, but the unthinkable happened. A 15-year career, I got a sock in the gut. I was laid off. Laid off, no job. Income stream stops coming in. What? I have responsibilities, folks. I've got a home, I've got a car, I've got a teenager, I've got a little girl who at that point is what, 4 or 5 years old? I had expenses. All right, you just go get another job. Easy peasy, right? Just go get another job. Guess what? If you haven't been out there in this job market right now, not as easy as you would think. I was out of work for 18 months in total. Less than a year, just a little under a year of that, finances started to run out. I had a savings account, I had all that going on, but it all started to run out. And the unthinkable happened. You would think that was a job, no, but this was really unthinkable. This was one of those things that can really, as a parent, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I was incapable of giving my daughter the life she deserved. I was financially incapable of actually caring for her. It got to the point where I actually considered living out of my car. That's where we were, folks. Fortunately for me, I had a way out at the time. Her mother, who is in Florida, offered to bring her back with her. So she went with her mom. But guys, I fought for custody for so long for my daughter, and I lost my daughter. But she's not like down the street, folks. I live in Jersey. My kid's in Florida. If you have any idea how close my daughter and I are, that was the most devastating thing to ever happen to me in my life. Wouldn't wish that on any good parent out there. I really wouldn't. Fast forward, make a long story short, life started to pick up again, landed a new job, daughter's back home, starts college, met a phenomenal woman, got married, added 2 more daughters to the 2 girls I already had. Yes, people, if you want to know stress, it's living as the only man in the house with like a gajillion women, and even the dog's a girl. Pray for me, please help. Help me. If you have a man cave, help. But I digress. So fast forward, all that's going on. I'm like, all right, I'm getting my life back. Things are going good. Things are going great. I've got this decent job. Did I happen to mention that I took a huge pay cut at that job? Yeah, Rick isn't living the life he was living before. Ego hit. Reality check. So anyway, we go on. We're planning a wedding, which, by the way, we were able to pay for in cash because we were blessed. And 2 weeks before the wedding, guess what happens? Another sock in the gut. This time, not for me. No. For my wife. She gets laid off. What? You mean these jobs aren't something that just hang around forever? These jobs, these stable jobs that we're all counting on, this time for money, they could go away? Yeah, they can go away. That was a reality check. See, years prior, I had started this little hobby. I decided, I'm going to play around with this idea of a home-based business. We've all heard of them. Come on, you guys have seen the spam from people. And when I started a home-based business, blah, 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 and all that jazz, buy this, buy that, whatever. I did it a little hobby, and you know what? The hobby actually worked out for me. But I treated it as a hobby, and I made an income. I'm still making an income. It was cool. It got me an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. What would $500 do for you in a month? But when my wife got laid off, that reality check hit, and it made me think of something I had heard before, and that was, if you're working harder towards someone else's dream than you are your own, you're hustling backwards. I'm putting in 40, 50, 60 hours a week, commuting 10 hours a week. But my thing that could have made my dreams happen, my thing that could have secured financial freedom for my family, my thing that could have created time freedom, forget the money, to have flipping time, moms, heck, dads. Wouldn't you just love to come home and chill out? Run a bath? Yeah, I said run a bath. I'm a dude. I would like a bath. I would like to just chill out. Maybe some lavender stuff. I don't know. Hey, guys, listen. Don't judge me. I live in a house with all women. Something's bound. It's cool. You got to try it. Some Epsom salt. It's wonderful. Anyway, wouldn't you love that time to be able to do that? To not worry about the next month, to not worry when your job decides to come in and say, you know what, a few billion isn't enough. Let's make a 25% cut worldwide. And you know what, better yet, let's get rid of the people who have been here the longest because we pay them the most and they utilize the most benefits because their families are larger. So let's get rid of those people, the people that have been loyal to you. You really want to wait around for that? For someone to say, oh, your job doesn't exist anymore, but you've been doing it for a mighty long time. Amazing, right? Don't be in that position. And I know what some parents are thinking, right? If I didn't have the time to work a part-time job, then how on earth could I possibly try this little business thing? Wouldn't it be just a hobby for me like it was for you? Hey, I'm not talking about it was a hobby because of the amount of time I put in it. Because I got to tell you the truth, I spent more time on the hobby than I am pursuing the dream on this. Why? Because it's about intent and it's about focus and it's about, guess what? Learning how to do things the smartest way possible. I was not doing that. I've been learning that though. Surround yourself with the right people. All of a sudden, whole world opens up to you. You know, I mean, we were told you had to go to college, get the 9-to-5, and that's the only way to make it forward in life, and that's the only way to do this, do that, to that. But how many of you have gotten laid off with that plan? How many of you are in debt with that plan? How many of you can't see out of the dark with that plan? You got bills piling up. You don't know where the next paycheck's coming from because suddenly the job isn't there. You've got school debt. Let's not even get into that. That was the plan though, right? So I decided to surround myself with people that had a different plan. That had the same plan those people were getting jobs from that they had. Having other people make the money, having ways of money coming in without having to put so many hours in and trading time for money. It's about duplicating yourself, right? It's about finding the right system. I found some really amazing people, guys. And, you know, tonight I'm really excited because there's a speaker coming on for my team tonight. She's part of the team. She's a mom, busy mom, 2 kids. Listen, 1 kid keeps you busy. 2 kids is the reason they invented caffeine and Tylenol. Come on, moms, you know what I'm talking about here. Somehow, this woman found a way, I shouldn't even say it. She found time. She found a way to control time. This finite amount of moms, dads, especially if you're a single parent, how much time can you free up in a day? Let's be realistic here. It ain't 4 hours. It ain't 6 hours a day, right? You're already working full time, or you have 10 rugrats running around and you're trying to get them to their 50 million activities that they're on. You don't have that much extra time. Is it 30 minutes? Can you free up an hour? Well, this lady wind up not only using what limited time she had while she's being distracted in all different ways, right? Because the most important thing you are first is a parent. That's job 1. Parent, then employee, right? Then you're working on your thing. So she kept her first job, parent, but found a way to amass some serious success securing her family's financial future. 2 kids, very limited time. So she's on our call tonight. It's actually a Facebook Live that she's doing within a private group that we have that's invite only. listen, I'm not saying this is going to be the cure-all to everything in your life. I'm not saying this is something that's going to make you $3 million. That's just not reality. But if an extra $100, $200, $500 a month could seriously impact your family's finances and health, and you simply, you want to hear more about how maybe this may or may not be for you, if you're open to the idea, because let me tell you what, it's impacted my life when I wasn't even taking it serious. Stopped me from living in a car. Helped me to pay for my wedding without being in debt. Hobby. Now I'm taking it serious because it's no longer a hobby. Now it's my responsibility to my family to provide us an actual secure future, one I'm not going to get laid off from. If you're at all open to the idea of that, shoot me a message or comment on the comments below, and I'll send you a message and let you know, give you the link to the group page and add you to that. The call is tonight, 9 o'clock. So, and that's 9 Eastern time. So if you're on the West Coast or Mountain time, I know I have people from all over the country, all over the world on here. I'm not going to do the conversion, go online, figure it out. This is 9 o'clock tonight, East Coast time. I really think that listening to this lady, listen to this woman who has accomplished something, what she's doing, what I'm doing, what me and my wife are doing, it might not be for you, and that's cool. It's not for everybody, and I'm no pressure. Like, you got to do what's right for you and your family. I'm just trying to help here. I know it helped me. I've seen it help other people. I've seen it help this woman. So if you simply just want to hear what she did, maybe it'll just spark an idea in your head for something you've been working on, has nothing to do with what I'm working on. That's cool too. We're just looking to bless people and help people out and help people find another way, a better way than what we're doing now. And, as a parent, hearing her story really, really meant something to me. Because guys, I lost my kid. As a father and as a man, to be financially unable to take care of your own because you didn't think ahead, that will never happen again, ever. So if you feel like I do, and you want to pursue some ideas, and you're open to those ideas, please comment below, shoot me a Facebook message, and I'll get you on the page tonight so you can see this interview with this wonderful woman. If my computer wouldn't be so slow today. By the way, if anyone knows how to fix these things, seriously, I could use the help. So her name's Ashley. 9 o'clock tonight on our page. So I hope a few of you will take me up on this, and if not, just let's connect in other ways. I love connecting with some other parents. I'm actually part of a dad group right now. It's called the Dad Edge, something like that, on Facebook. I don't run the group. Another gentleman runs the group from a page called the Dad Project. Bro, awesome group if you're a dad. So if you want information on that too, hit me up on a Facebook message, and I'll give you the link to that group to sign up for that dad group too. Sorry, moms, I don't know about the mom groups because I'm not in them. But dad groups, I could definitely help you with that. So I hope you found some value in this. Hope to see a few of you tonight, and I'll definitely be on here again later this week with some more motivation, some more inspiration, and some more actual tips. I'm going to give you some tips on how I got out of debt and whatnot. So great talking to you guys. See you soon.